Every couple of months, I like to get one of my Desert Father books and reread the sayings of the Desert Fathers. I find the writings of the Desert Fathers and Mothers just so amusing, but also inspiring, and they just give me a real desire to love God foolishly. And so many of the sayings of the Desert Fathers, they're kind of hilarious. For example, it says, Abba Agathon kept a stone in his mouth for 3 years until he learned how to keep silent. You know, when we read about the Desert Fathers, we're reading about men and women who they really didn't know what they were doing. They were just learning the ways of the life of asceticism and the desert life, establishing monastic tradition, but they were drawn by love of God. Kind of like we hear in Hosea chapter 2, the Lord says, I will allure her and lead her into the wilderness and speak tenderly to her. And these Desert Fathers, all they wanted to do was love God. And they tried in the most simple and amusing ways to be in love with God, to be men and women who are halfway between heaven and earth. And so just let's be reminded by the example of the saints that have gone before us, especially the Desert Fathers, that we were made to love God. We were made to love God, even if it looks foolish. There is nothing more important than loving God and spending eternity with Him in heaven.